Today on our show, Congressman John Barrow dons a UPS uniform. We follow the entertainment beat with Connect editor Lindsay Cheney. From Neville's to Cleto and all points in between, you're in Studio Statesboro.
Studio Statesboro is brought to you by Ogeechee Technical College and East Georgia Regional Hospital.
Here at Ogeechee Technical College, I teach students the value of hard work and dedication. I'm proud when they're able to realize their purpose and be successful. My purpose is fulfilled when I see students graduate and begin working in a profession they love. I'm Tony Pizzacano. My purpose is to help students find their purpose.
At Ogeechee Tech, there are many instructors like Tony to help you find your purpose in everything from accounting to truck driving. Ogeechee Technical College, education with purpose.
Welcome to Studio Statesboro. I'm Michelle Massery. Thanks for clicking on us. Congressman John Barrow doesn't usually wear a uniform unless you count a suit and tie. But on Wednesday, as part of his new Trading Places program with workers in the 12th Congressional District, Barrow stopped by the UPS Center in Statesboro and performed the work of an employee there for a while.
UPS how long?
6 years.
When did you find out you were going to have a U.S. congressman riding with you?
About 35 minutes ago, about 40 minutes ago. That's pretty much the gist of how our job works. Sometimes you have to make split decisions.
Barrow?
Yes, ma'am. John Barrow.
Yes, nice to meet you.
What can Brown do for you today?
Oh, I dropped over you.
They take care. Well, I thought about Brown. Vote for them. They did a good job here today. Thank you very much.
To find out you're going to have somebody that makes a lot of decisions up there in Washington, how good is it to have somebody riding around with a regular guy?
Well, I think that's pretty good because I can actually ask some questions now. You know, I have access to people that makes decisions instead of writing letters. You know, he's right here, so I can actually ask him questions if I like to.
You trust me to tag along with you today and be able to go where you tell me to go and do what you tell me to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, deal.
Let's do it.
Right. What are you hearing from folks in terms of the challenges that they're facing?
Just because Congress is refusing to do its job and is knocking off for a long time, I mean, other folks can knock off on what they're doing too. My purpose in Trading Places this week with folks who are working for a living is to first off find out what's going on in Congress that affects people back home, and also to show my support for folks who are struggling and working as hard as they can. UPS is a great bellwether because they don't have big business themselves, but they take care of a whole bunch of other businesses at the same time. Yesterday I spent time bussing tables at Sarah's in the city in Baxley, and then I went down to the Walmart distribution center and worked down there for a while with the folks in Douglas, Georgia. Today it's riding with UPS folks, first in Augusta and then down here in Statesboro, basically trying to show my support for folks who are working for a living and struggling with some of the problems that Congress is ignoring. Lori. Thanks, Lori.
Being in it, actually doing the job, and actually, you know, what really matters as far as, you know, some of the decisions that are made and how we're actually running things at a local business. So some of those things are some of the things that I guess we'll get a chance to talk about. You know, what really matters instead of up in there making decisions, you know, actually we'll be, you know, down here to where I can actually express some of the concerns that local people like us may have.
People are frustrated with the fact that folks in Washington just simply cannot work together. When they can't work together, they don't even bother to show up for work. We got several big things that are converging on the end of this fiscal year, at the end of September and the 1st of October. We got the implementation, the open enrollment period for Obamacare. We got the end of this year's fiscal budget on September 30. We got no budget set to begin on October 1, and we have a debt ceiling crisis right around the corner that's being on. So with only 8 weeks to go before all these things are going to happen, of course Congress is going to knock off for 5 weeks and go back home and pretend it's business as usual. That's frustrating people an awful lot.
When we come back, Connect Statesboro editor Lindsay Cheney will tell us what's hot in the borough.
Ask your cardiologist about our newest program in cardiac care. Ask your cardiologist about our newest cardiac specialist. Ask your cardiologist about the life-saving procedures we can now perform in our brand new facility. The complete heart care you need is available right where you live. Call your cardiac referral line today. East Georgia Regional Medical Center in Statesboro.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Cheney, editor of Connect Statesboro. This Saturday night, crowds of people will be dancing in the streets of Brooklet after enjoying the day at the 24th Annual Brooklet Peanut Festival. The festival will kick off at 7 a.m. with the 5K Peanut Run and Walk. Then, at 10 a.m., a parade through downtown Brooklet will showcase dozens of entries. Throughout the day, there will be plenty of vendors offering all kinds of goodies and free live entertainment from dance groups, bands, soloists, and choirs will begin at 11:30 a.m. To wrap up the day, the street dance will take place from 7 to 10:30 p.m. and will feature two bands, One More Time and Sam's Drive-In Band. Then on Monday, Day 1 will kick off a new year at Georgia Southern. The third annual celebration will be held at Paulson Stadium at 9 p.m. and is meant to welcome students back to campus and teach newcomers what it means to be an Eagle. Tailgating begins at 7 p.m. in the stadium parking lot and will include a performance by country singer and GSU alumnus Eric Lee Bedingfield. The entire Eagle Nation is welcome to join in on the fun. For more info on what's happening in the borough, pick up this week's copy of Connect or check us out at connectstatesboro.com. I'm Lindsay Cheney for Studio Statesboro.
Thanks for joining us in Studio Statesboro today. We're here with a new show after 5 p.m. every weekday. You can stay in touch with local news in the pages of the Statesboro Herald and online at statesboroherald.com. And you can also follow us on Facebook. We'll see you soon.